Yeah. Welcome back to the Physique Pro podcast, Triple P, episode 5.
Thank you. So as you can see, there's a newcomer. There's someone new in the room, and that is Luke Harper with one of the nicest sounding voices through the mic. Hence why he's introed the podcast. So we will have when what episode did
Yeah,
we just put out? Three.
three. Four
So
will be out next week with Luke. So this Luke will be launched a week.
yeah, so Luke would have been launched a week by now.
Old news.
Yeah, we've already got the next one lined.
Forget about it. Yeah.
Jeez.
Just jokes. So we had filming day this weekend. Unfortunately, Nick could again not be in attendance.
Oh, there. You're not seeing the launch?
Shit, that is true. He is actually there in the launch video. A little cameo from the big dog, Big Nick. Also, Tim, I didn't tell you, but Nick's got a YouTube video for us to put on the YouTube channel.
So,
It's pretty good as well.
what is it?
A YouTube video, Tim.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate that.
Say I'm training day and checking with my kid that's, what was he, 15 weeks out at the time. So just had a session with him, went over a few bits, and then so that will be touched up this week, I believe.
Yeah, I will. Whenever you get it back, bro, I'll put it up ASAP.
Yeah, so it does. I'll get that sorted.
Sweet. So yeah, we had a client meetup day. Client meetup day?
Client meet-
Coach meetup day at the shed with me, Tim, Luke, and Ben to launch Mr. Harper. So on that note, Luke, tell everyone a bit about yourself, mate.
Man, I knew that. I was hoping you weren't going to do that.
Well, it's me.
It feels like almost like a job interview. Hello, I'm Luke Harper, Luke William Harper. I do have a middle name. I am now a coach for Physique Pro, believe it or not. I've been a full-time online coach now for 4 years. My niche, because everyone loves a niche, lifestyle. Clients who want to level up but aren't looking to step on stage. That's my bag, mate.
Yeah.
All round, all right guy. Not too much of a dickhead. I think that's a nice summary.
Yeah, don't tell me you haven't rehearsed that.
Mate, I rehearse everything. I'm just a robot, mate. I'm like AI.
True. I've seen your check-ins.
Hello. Hello, good week. Yeah, thanks, mate. Same again next week. Sound. Or
You
if I've
keep
had a
all-
bit of caffeine, I just say it with a bit more enthusiasm. Yes, mate. Good week. Sound. Any questions, let me know. Bye.
Standard.
Rapid.
No, I've
It's a bit
seen
like
it.
my reels, to be fair. My reels were like 10 seconds with Loki.
Yeah, to be fair, Luke was hogging the camera at the shed, to be fair. We had Loki filming. If you don't know Loki is GOAT. Um, it's like pro coach, like what would you describe him as, Tim? Like
Who's Loki?
the facilitator.
For Pro Coach.
Yeah,
Yeah, Pro Coach facilitator, the catalyst.
yeah, big catalyst. Big catalyst.
He's a good guy though. He's very good as well. Like that reel is sick. To be
Yeah,
fair.
and it was done in like 24 hours.
Yeah.
And
that
he's
reel.
so easy to work with as well. Like talking to a camera can be a bit intimidating. And then when you're meeting someone who you've never met before and they're behind that camera, sometimes it's just easy to babble on. But
Yeah, I mean, even Ben, I couldn't shut Ben up. Which
He was
is,
good, to be fair.
yeah, he's
He
good.
feel relaxed.
Yeah, some people, it's like, when you're like, oh, you say to the videographer, you got any ideas? And they're like, nah, mate. It's like, oh, cool, mate. Thanks.
That's fun.
Loki's like, yeah, move over here. Well, I'll do this accent. If you like move over here, bro, that'll be
Nailed
good.
it.
That'll be good, bro. Yeah, sick. Guys are legends. So all of that content will be out. Luke's video has been out a week. So if you I'm trying to think of what Luke's saying is there. Hold on. It's if you're looking to take your physique to the next level but not step on stage, I'm your guy.
that was one take as well. And then I was like, do you want another one? And he's like, yeah. And then we just got the giggles. I swear someone started dancing to the right. I had like feet shuffling.
I think that was Nick in his trunks.
Yeah. He's trying to keep warm. It's cold out there.
Well, why don't we pick that picture as well from a random check-in?
Yeah, well, I said,
That's what you're wearing.
You
Yeah,
came in.
yeah, that's
You just walk around the shed in your fucking pants.
to be fair.
But the as well.
I
I
would. If I look like it,
Mm.
I
So
would have like you, Ben.
yeah, that's another topic. Ben took his top off and it was just fucking stupid. Like I think Luke nearly died at the
It's just
site.
like it's just weird. Like, of course, Ben's a big dude. He looks big in a t-shirt, but he takes his t-shirt off and he's expanded. He said to me in the push session, I just feel like I'm expanding. And he was expanding. Muscle on muscle. Belgian blue, 50 PSI at least.
To
Yeah,
be honest, not many people fill out big shirts, but Ben can fill out like you can see it. Do you know what I mean? And I think like
Got a bit as
representation,
well.
and, like you can still see it. So shout out Ben.
yeah, thick daddy. Off season going superbly straight into supers. I reckon so.
yeah.
Yeah,
What
100%.
Super's in above 220, is it?
225, isn't it?
24.
Oh, no, three, isn't it?
You should
You'll be,
probably know.
you'll be
You probably
super.
know this.
I reckon if you dieted now, you'd probably be supers. Probably still growing to the show, bro. As per. Well, Tim, did you get any questions, bro?
Yeah, I got a few. Did you?
Yeah, I got a few as well, actually. Couple in from Jay Freaky, so you can know they're going to be good.
Yeah, me too. So they won't be answered. I've got a good one actually to kick it off with. Make a combined physique pro athlete, one body part per person who could go fit X pro.
Just use Ben, all of Ben. Okay, no, all right, no, that's actually it. Because there's five of us.
That's gonna look so weird.
I'll put my chest forward.
Yeah, Ben's chest for sure. That's quite close between me and him, though. Who you choose? Ben actually looks like he's had implants. They're that fucking big.
Yeah, but I think we've got to be strategic. I think we can't use Ben first.
Mm,
We've got the best body part probably of everything. So then we have to take one of our best and then just have Ben's the final because it's going to be better anyway.
That's
okay,
gonna look
okay.
so odd.
Well, we'll start with the worst athlete. So I'll start. My calves, they're definitely better than Ben's.
All right, yeah, take your calves. Yeah,
Yeah. Tim, next.
I hit my back then
Oh,
or my chest.
I really want Ben's chest.
Well, then take my back.
Oh, yeah, but I'd argue my back's better than yours.
You've took your calves.
Ah! Okay. Calves, me. Back, Tim. Luke,
Quads.
quads. Yeah.
That's my best.
Your
That's
arms,
not bad.
your arms are quite good.
Ben's got better arms and fucking delts and hamstrings
Yeah.
and glutes.
Mm,
So can I coach?
Yeah, but Nick, you've got pretty mega
Yeah,
quads.
Nick's got decent cards.
I'd take Nick's quads and then your arms, Luke.
go
Yeah.
for that.
Then Ben's chest.
That is a weird looking physique.
Yeah, that's a funky looking rig. What was the programming for that? Volume all over the shop.
Calf specialization blocks.
Hammered them.
That's quite a good. I actually like that question. Midsection, Ben.
Like Ben.
Delts. Have we done delts?
It's just one, but go for it, Ben.
We're using Ben.
Ass, Ben.
Yeah, he's got a massive ass.
Yeah.
Your glutes are
They came from nowhere. I don't fucking. It was flat.
Yeah, we were discussing this the other day, actually, like on his check-in, like trying to think what's happened. And I think the last like 2 years of like preps, he's been like so emaciated. I mean, even when was the prep before this?
It was the year before.
Yeah, so the year before.
2023.
Yeah, so 2023, you were fucking looked like you were dying. So I think he kind of held back there, gained loads of size in that off-season stint, then did another prep, emaciated again. And now I think your body's just like, I need, like, it just needs to grow. And every wedge blew up. Weird, but good.
It's just that sucking down to, like, I still needed to get leaner, so we had to suck down. But it was like trying to suck down to that like small waist look for men's physique that I just don't suit.
Yeah, agreed. Right, I've got a question. In a saturated coaching industry, how do you stand out?
Be yourself.
Yeah. Be yourself, and you're either a good person or you're a shit person. But even the shit people, a lot of them have got loads of clients.
Yeah, there's shitters out there that I want to join you.
Yeah. Like I remember I used to coach someone who was extremely boring, but also had 75 clients. And you know what all of them were? Also extremely boring. There is a market for everyone. Do you know what I mean? And the person that's asking this is actually quite an interesting person anyway. He knows who he is, who's listening. Um, Especially when it comes down to like techie computer vibe. People are going to relate to that who like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Like,
think people overthink it. I think people put a barrier up for themselves.
mm,
Because I get it a lot with lads messaging me wanting to start coaching, and they're just like, "How?" I'm like, "You know how? Like, make content, share your knowledge, reach out to friends, coach them for free, start to build a portfolio, and just go from there." But I think everyone wants to go from like 0 to 100. Everyone's trying to find that like secret formula where you go from 0 clients to 100 within a year, and for most people, it's like a real slow burner.
mhm.
Yeah.
Got to find the system, I mean,
The formula, mate.
it's the system. Stick someone in a calorie deficit or a surplus.
You're a coach.
Completed it.
No, the first word Tim said was first words were be yourself, and like that is the main thing. Like I say it to everyone, like we all do the same fucking thing. We all get people in shape, we all get people big, they all gain muscle, they all lose body fat. We're doing the same sort of fucking job as everyone else. But like I think Ben, when you left your previous coach, one of the reasons was like I just like the guy, so that's why I want to work with him. You know, that was it. It's not like, oh, well, this guy's got more skill than that guy or whatever. It's who you can get on with. Do you know what I mean? Because I think if you can get on with someone, you're going to get more out of the person.
It's the only thing that differentiates you from everyone else, isn't it? So if the industry's saturated, the way to stand out is your personality is different to everyone else's personality. So show it.
Yeah. Be unapologetically you. Like, I know I'm a bit weird, but people like it. So that's sweet.
To
It
be
is a
honest, you
confidence thing, though, isn't it? Like I know when I first started talking to this camera, I wasn't myself at all.
no,
Like
yeah,
even in interactions, I wasn't myself
yeah.
at all. It like takes time to grow into it, and I'd say it's only like the last 2 years I can talk to camera, be myself, meet people, be myself. But I don't think I had that skill like over 2 years ago. I think people find themselves in that
Talk to
spot a
people
lot.
as well, and you see successful people, so you take traits of them, traits of
Mm,
them. You think you have to act a certain way. I think there
yeah,
is a skill that needs to be learned, definitely.
for sure.
What were you going to say, Nick?
you also used to paint your nails for fucking your stories to show your personality.
Yep. Haven't done them for a while, man. I miss it. It's just a lot of ag. You know what I mean?
I swear loads of people were doing that at one point though.
Yeah, it's died down, hasn't it?
Yeah, did Christian do it and
The
everyone done
trend
it?
has
Or
gone, yeah. I think Christian copied Bridgman and then the trends. Bridgman
really kicked
stopped,
off.
Christian stopped.
All I'll say is, when I was growing up, mate, 14, 15, in my goth era, I was painting them at like 14, 15. Man, I'm like 20 years ahead of the time.
Just circle back.
Yeah. So fuck all of you. Tim?
Right, next question. What are these are some tough questions now. They're awful. Um, what are your guys' favorite cardio exercises?
Oh, God.
Don't do them,
Stairmaster
mate.
kickbacks.
Kickbacks.
Stairmaster kickbacks.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's how I grew my glutes and stay lean.
It looks
Tough.
like it, to be fair.
Yeah.
For anyone listening that thinks that's serious, that is a joke, just FYI. 'Cause some people will think that's fucking legit. Um,
I would say like cross trainer me.
yeah, same for me at the minute.
I
Mm,
love my cardio at the moment. I get to walk along the beach.
that is Nick's cardio at the minute because he can't elevate his heart rate too much. So man's going for strolls. But are you working the bike?
Yeah.
which
I'd love. Go on.
I can't get on board with that. Hurts
Like,
your ass, hurts your back, can't get my heart rate up.
what, walking?
No, on a bike.
Oh,
Walking, imagine
I,
that.
I couldn't take yours
Mate,
on. Quite a bike absolutely blows my quads up. I'm off
yeah,
within
I hate the bike.
a kills.
Do you know what I was getting into before I had to stop cardio? The ski erg. That was fucking fun.
GX fun, yeah.
Yeah.
That is not fun.
Time goes quick on it.
Does it?
Yeah, 'cause intervals, aren't you? So you're blasting and then you're cruising.
Yeah, it's not like you're doing like a continuous 60-minute ski-erg. That'd be brutal.
Mm. Well, there's all the answers for that one. Qualities of a great client.
Adherent,
Following the plan, yeah.
honest.
Yeah, communicating.
Yeah, that's like the number one, communication.
Yeah.
And that's something loads of people just miss. I think it's because they think they need to be perfect when they're in a coaching process. And they won't just like, some don't reach out when they're struggling, or they'll pretend to be on plan when they're not. When in reality, like, to be fair, I get suspicious if I see perfect weeks all the time. I'm thinking like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, are you just like a bodybuilding robot? Then you normally jump on a call, dig a bit deeper, and there's other things going on. Or like when you see perfect data everywhere else, but scale weight doesn't add up.
Yeah, you can tell, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or, like some people that don't take gear for like 2 months and then don't tell the coach, Luke.
Yeah, but no one does that. No one's doing that. Like, they got to be a proper prick to be doing that.
Yeah. Or, what days you checking, Luke?
I think it's a Tuesday, mate.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a Monday and you didn't check in yesterday, or even if it was Tuesday, you haven't checked in today.
It's a time zone thing though, isn't it now? Because I've moved. I'm
He
abroad.
doesn't
I'm
want
near
it.
Nick.
He's not walking the walk.
Fucking hell. Don't be saying that, Ben. I'm lifestyle though, so you don't need to.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm raving tonight on a Tuesday. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Where you going?
Find somewhere.
Oh.
Garden shed with the JBL going on, mate. Have a great time. I might write some quotes afterwards as well. I like doing that. Have you ever had like a real good night out
In your notes section.
and you just get some real deep quotes written down?
I don't think that's click with Ben. Oh, it's finally click with Ben.
We can use that on our next reel, actually, our next motivational reel.
I was laughing so hard at that. I think I read it back like 10 times.
It's a fantastic quote.
Changed my life.
We were sat in the lounge. We were sat in the lounge just chatting absolute garbage. And we were talking about like, I don't even know what I can't remember what we were talking about, but it was just like problem solving. It was like, no, I think we were talking about like just our mental space was not great.
Yeah.
And we were just like, the hardest problem to solve is yourself, man.
Once you solve that, your problem less.
And we were debating for a good 10 minutes if problemless was a word.
It's so
Partly because I couldn't say it.
What, cohesively? Would you just say problemless?
Yeah, I think I just came out with it, but I couldn't say it. And I was like, it made me suspicious because I couldn't say it if it was actually a word or not.
Oh, great times. But yeah, communicating, adherent, honest. Yeah, checks in on time. That's my biggest fucking gripe, man.
Yeah, me too.
Like, yeah, I've got a cut off. It's 9 a.m. If you're not up at 9 a.m., what are you doing?
It's ones that are up at 5 and they're like, sorry, I didn't send this when I got up, and they send it like 10:30. I'm like, but you took them. Why didn't you just send them? Like, what? Drives me mental.
In my opinion, like with your like missing check-in times and how you're doing check-ins, it reflects what you're doing outside of check-ins, in my opinion. Like if you can't do that part, how are you doing everything else,
Yeah, agreed.
I feel attacked.
That was directed at you, Luke.
Yeah, I thought it might be. Fucking hell. Jesus, getting hammered.
It also shows how much you respect your coach as well, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, but sometimes, yes.
But sometimes what?
Does this get edited or do we just keep it rolling?
It's raw dog always.
I was thinking of an insult and then I just started laughing.
Oh, go
What,
on.
an insult about your coach.
Yeah.
I can
Well,
help you.
it doesn't hit. You can't redo it. Like you get one chance on those kind of punchlines.
No, right, Tim, say it again. Start again.
It isn't gonna hit.
It's gonna hit.
Sometimes it shows that you don't have respect for your coach, doesn't it, Luke?
Yeah. Agree, mate. 100% agree.
Hey,
Oh, good punchline.
No, I couldn't think of it. It wouldn't have hit. I could have come up with a great one because everyone's waiting for it. Timing is of the essence. It's key in those
Could have been
scenarios.
like, I don't respect bald pricks. There's one.
Yeah, but that's not true at all. There's nothing wrong with being bold, and because you're bold, doesn't mean you're a prick.
All right.
Don't be hard on yourself, mate.
Fucking checking on time, then you can't.
Yeah, I will. Maybe if I find some respect for you, I might.
Oh,
It might pop up in the week. I'll be the first one to check in.
You can't beat me, pal.
I'll send. Oh yeah, fuck.
yeah.
I'm gonna set an alarm out of motivation, and I'll send a little quote as well alongside it. I just need to go on a night out before I get all philosophical.
the checking is problemless.
Problemless. Yeah.
Nick checks in like 12 hours early, so
He wants it. That's because he wants it, mate.
yeah. I always have to ask him, like, bro, what day is it again where you are? You're ahead, yeah? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Check in. I get mixed up. Do you want one from Jay Freaky, Tim? I've got a good one.
Go for it.
It says, Tim smokes you on prep, bro. Yeah. All right, Jay Freaky.
He knows what's good.
There's so many insults I could throw right now, but I just don't want to put him in a mental hole.
Freaky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not PG. So we'll leave that one there. Tim,
And yours, mine are woeful, bro.
well, that's funnier then.
No, because they're not funny woeful.
All right, well, give us an example.
Which body fat percentage to stop bulking? Which body fat percentage to start bulking?
Can't stand body fat percentages.
16.35.
Yeah,
It has
precise.
to be that as well. Bang
Yeah.
on the dot.
You have to count those up.
No, but we could actually give some helpful advice here.
He's my client. I'll tell him when.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. That.
Who is it?
You don't know him.
No, I think he's asked me a question.
Willem.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I just knew it was going to be that based off his question that he's asked me.
He is Dutch.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah. So that's
Oi!
probably
That's something you say in Dutch. I can't remember what Kai Smeets told me, but you just go, "Hoi." I think it just means hi.
I presume so.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Yeah. Pretty similar, man.
What has Willem asked you?
No, we'll do his body fat percentage thing first. If you find an accurate way that's not going and get a DEXA scan in London every fucking other week to measure your body fat, then don't bother measuring body fat. Like there is no accurate way.
What
Tim-
about the scales, mate? The
Yeah,
scales you step on, it sends a laser through your whole body and it tells you your muscle mass.
What, do they not work?
Yeah, you're telling me they're not accurate.
Them Garmin ones.
Electromagnetic waves through your feet on it, and then suddenly it figures out everything out. And they're only like 15 quid as well.
No, have you not used them better ones in like JD Gym and that? Where
What do you hold on to?
Yeah,
They're double accurate. Feet
They're-
accurate.
They're double accurate because they got through your feet and your hands as well.
And fucking elbow. They're pulling everything up.
Remember them vibrating plates in those gyms that you'd hold on to and the base of it would vibrate?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Peel them.
Yeah, you get peeled on them. Yeah, you can't measure your body fat percentage accurately. So basically, when your coach tells you you're at peak body fat, that's when you diet. And when you need to bulk, that's when he tells you.
Oh,
Brilliant.
Yeah, just don't fixate on body fat percentage.
Because I can guarantee you it's also probably more than what you think it is.
Yeah,
Or
you never
abs.
as low as you think you are.
It's like when Ronnie Coleman was on that podcast and he was like asking Joe Rogan to say guess what his body fat was, and he was like 0.03%. I'm
I
like that,
swear he said like minus 0.5 or
Yeah.
yeah,
something.
something like that.
He was using those scales. Uh,
It was just like minus 0.5. That's dedicated. Oh God, yeah, it's not accurate. He was probably fucking 7 or 8. That's real.
Yeah,
Like even the most peeled people are normally over 10% of actual body fat.
very hard to get below 10, yeah, without like, dying.
How many people have you had tell you that they've been below 10% body fat?
Oh,
Oh,
so many.
loads.
I have lifestyle people come in saying like my goal is to get like 8% body fat. I'm like, well, good luck. That ain't happening.
When I was 18, I was really on it, and I was 8% body fat. But you were
Oh, but see, it's good that we did answer that question, Tim. It's provided loads of answers.
in some helpful way, kind of.
And Willem's a great guy, by the way, so just
I don't even think the percentage is even as popular as people's obsession. Oh my God, I want to laugh at the scales here at home. Abs. Like, oh, only bulk until like your abs start to go and then you need to cut down again. But then it comes down to like body fat distribution. Like,
yeah,
for example, with me, I don't hold any fat on my legs. I'll
yeah,
have like a little belly
me
and then
too.
veiny legs. And then I go, oh, I
Like,
can keep pushing because my legs are lean.
Yeah, I just
Also, it also depends how much muscle you got as well. Like
Yeah, massively.
when I was early on, I didn't look lean in my peak bulk.
yeah,
Like if you got less muscle, you're gonna look fatter when you're pushing up.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like the condition you can get into is always going to be determined by the amount of muscle you have. And I think that's where loads of people trip up when they first start lifting. They're so obsessed with being in condition. It's like you haven't even got the muscle to get in that condition you want.
yeah.
Comes down to growth hormone as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
Take more.
What do you follow?
What's the other question?
The other
If
question,
you take you take growth hormone well over than the handles, 6%.
Oh,
fuck's sake. All right. His next question was again very similar sort of vibe from Willem. I'm getting. What is the sweet spot? Oh, sorry. What is the sweet spot to gain weight? To gain weight in a bulk, like 0.3 kilo per week, or what do you guys think? I think
all of
the best thing to do is not aim for a certain percentage or a certain weight. Because you don't know what I could say to Ben. It's like when people prep and they say we're going to do an average rate loss of 1% total body weight. Okay, cool. What if you get 20 weeks in and he's 1 week out and you realize that wasn't enough? Like I don't get that. Get the fat off. Simple. In a gaining phase, obviously, the faster you take it, the quicker you're going to gain fat. So just use your head.
Yeah.
But then,
Just go
of
for
course,
it.
it always comes down to the starting position going into that phase, how they respond as well. I'm sure like Ben's a freak and he's probably had a quite significant rate of gain, but he's clearly not gaining too quickly. Like so many things come into play. And with regards to like rate of loss and having that as a target, I've had it before when a client is like set out their own rate of loss. Like, right, I'm in this fat loss phase. I want to learn this much,
Oh, yeah, bro, when their
lose this
head
much by
goes
week.
because they've lost 0.8 kilo and not 1 kilo, and they're
Yeah.
absolutely
Or I've even had it when they've lost a bit more than they mapped out. And, oh, mate, this is far too aggressive. It's like, mate, yes, you're down by that much, but your training's on point, your recovery's on point, you're feeling good. So what do you want to do? Pull back this
yeah,
week. So you're
ready for
near that rate of loss
high
again.
days, bro.
Yeah.
ASAP.
Yeah, it's an absolute headache when that happens.
Mm. And they get on that machine and it's saying they're 1% fat. Done. Diet over.
It comes down to the where you are in the phase as well. Like when you come straight out of the back of a diet, you can gain a lot more aggressively because it's going to be a lot more intramuscular fullness, etc., than just body fat accumulation. You're going to be more insulin sensitive. As you come towards the back end of the phase, you're probably going to slow it down a little bit because you're not going to be able to accrue as much lean mass or like fullness as you were out the gate.
Yeah,
Yeah, good.
good
Nice.
point there.
Cheers.
Good point, Tim. Sorry.
Cheers.
Yeah, I don't like to put like everyone's so fascinated at the minute with like roadmap and what phase I'm in this week. Just fucking get better. This week is the best phase to be in. Do you know what I mean?
Also, like, if you have a previous stage weight and you roughly know what you're going to be, you can map out roughly how much is going to come off. But I wouldn't do it the same percentage every week.
Yeah.
You get as much off as you could aggressively at the start and then slowly taper that in. It wouldn't be you want to lose half a kilo every week for 20 weeks.
Mhm.
You'd want the majority off at the start. So yeah, I wouldn't worry. I don't like putting arbitrary numbers. It's same with like we're going to gain for 20 weeks. Well, what if at the end of the 20 weeks you look great and you can gain for longer? Like you haven't got a crystal ball, you don't know what it's going to be like in 20 weeks. So I don't like putting arbitrary numbers on many things, to be fair.
Yep. I'd agree.
Yeah.
Next question.
Anyone else on that one, or are we all good?
I was just gonna say with the roadmap and
No,
roadmap up.
can't shut them up.
What? Can't shut me
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the podcast. I bought a mic especially for this.
It's
Well, I
giving
thought I
off
better
new.
use it.
It's giving
I've,
off new. It's giving off new coach energy. Main
I've
character.
spent I spent all my money on this. I want to get my money's worth. I'm fine, doesn't matter. Fuck you. Next question.
No, come on. Have you
I was just gonna say, it's so good to be on this
question?
podcast. But highlight of my day. Um, with those roadmaps and obsession of it, of course, like even for lifestyle, you want a rough game plan, but the amount of time you spend changes. I've never had it when it's gone textbook to what I've initially set out. Like Tim said about growth phase, yeah, we're in it for 20 weeks. Cool, you're 15 weeks deep, your appetite's absolutely shot.
Keep going.
Well, you're
Yeah.
just gonna keep pushing.
Oh,
Like,
oh, yeah. Sorry.
so
Now keep going.
yeah, keep going, mate.
I didn't hear the appetite bit.
Yeah.
Body fat's at 38%.
The scale said carry on, bro. Sorry.
Again, no, just push up and that's it at the end of the day. If you want it bad enough, even if when you're really fat, you got no appetite, you're throwing up, you just push on because your roadmap said 20 weeks. And even if it's week 10, you push to 20 weeks.
If we speak, we're in big trouble. Why don't you answer that, Jay Freaky? Put it on your story, bro. Have something about you. Do you know what I mean? Fucking pussy. Bless him. Well, I'll do a serious one. Top 3 to 5 pro card hunters / bodybuilders to watch out for this year.
Yeah.
Tim, you froze.
No idea.
What's his name? That guy that Martin coaches, black guy, trains with that Matthew Soler. Oh, I can't think what his name is. He is absolutely absurd. I'll get it up. Hold on. His name, I think his name might be Will. King Cruz Fitness. Yeah, William Cruz. The guy is absolutely ridiculous. Like he's got to turn pro this year for sure. I think that young lad that Martin's got as well, that Tom Ames used to coach, Josh Dougal.
Oh yeah, he's very good. I don't. Yeah,
His arms are a joke.
his side triceps literally like ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, his side tricep is pro standard for sure.
There's a good one out here who's he'll turn pro and he'll just go straight onto a pro team with these Mike Pearson. He's like 150 kilos.
Dean's
Right.
kind.
Yeah, fucking absurd.
150 kilo.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
he's lean. He's like very
In shape as well.
yeah, very in shape. Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know a lot of Martin's clients. Probably.
Nick could be NABA pro in 8 weeks' time.
Yes.
True.
Southern Hemisphere special.
Never know out in Australia, mate. On the pro scene. Tim, are you trying to find people currently? So?
Yeah.
Ben Rose Miles next year. Calling the shot. If you've grown like that in 4 months, bro, like I don't understand what's going on. So do that a fair few for more times, bro. That'd be good. You're not allowed to leave until we get it. All right. Need that on the roster. Got
I don't
seven.
know. I don't really know anyone else, do you? That I can think of off the top of my head.
No. So I can't name 3 to 5. I've named two. I'm sure there's loads, to be honest,
Mm.
but I can't think of any off the top of my head. There's just so many good people at the moment. I'm trying to find this guy that's 150 kilo.
Can we send him to you?
Yeah, because surely that looks absolutely mental.
Yeah, it was.
Oh no, I think I've got him. Yeah, Jesus, that's a big guy.
He's about my height as well.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's 6'2".
Looks healthy as well, man.
Yeah.
That is mental. Surely you'll get that as well this year. Sure.
Is he in prep currently, Nick, or is he going like B season or what?
Yes, season C, I believe. He done season C last year and got beat in his first show and then won nationals, but got beaten overall by like a heavyweight.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think he landed how they wanted him to. Just a little bit off. So, but the kid that won it was like absolutely hard as nails. So,
Uh, this is a good one. Tim, you're quite handy here. Common mistakes you see coaches make when prepping natty competitors.
putting him on drugs.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
Um, it's tough to think of it. You don't know what they do with them.
Yeah,
I see a lot of people massively fade between shows.
yeah.
I think that's a real big trend is fading horrifically between shows. I don't know if that's just being pushed too hard. I think you see a lot of people push too hard because obviously the main thing you've got as a natural is condition, and you kind of have to get there with food and expenditure. You don't really have too many other tools, so
Do you think
probably
it's because they push not hard enough to the first show and then try and push too hard for the second show, do you reckon?
I think a lot of that comes with the whole load of people saying you can't be 100% at a couple of shows. You have to come in at 70. Why? That's embarrassing.
I tell you what, I think a lot of thing within the natural scene is they're a little bit sheepy with mentalities and they copy each other quite a lot.
Yeah.
And
Fatigue
you know,
management.
there was a huge thing that a natural couldn't use peak max for probably 2 years because it, flattens the quads off too much, specifically the quads. And then now they use peak max a little bit. And then I think they do obsess over a rate of loss and you can't land on that first show 100%, so they don't. And you have people that are actually very good coaches that know what they're doing and get away with all that because they're good at it. But then I think a lot follow suit and then miss the mark, then are pushing too hard. They've already done the 36-week prep to get to show one and they've only landed 70%. And then they've got another 8 weeks until show two. So I reckon, yeah, I think they fixate on the arbitrary side of things quite a lot.
Yeah. The whole fatigue management and fucking like has to be this rate of loss and you can't be 100% at a couple of shows. Well, you can if you're natty or not. I don't care. Like you might like improve a little bit the second show, but that might just be from a better peak.
Yeah, yeah, you might just not peak for the first or whatever. You might be might just be 95% comparative to you're just leaving a couple more weeks to get a little bit more off. But yeah, also just pick shows that are closer together. I don't know why the season has to be 50 weeks long.
Yeah. That's another thing. They diet too long.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a happy medium. And I think having a longer prep is foolproof for a more successful prep. But then I think there becomes a point where there's diminishing returns that you're in a deficit for that long.
I'd agree.
But I'll throw like, someone like AJ manages it really, really well.
Yeah.
Then I think a lot will follow suit and don't hit the mark as well.
Yeah, because they just copy AJ and everything else he fucking does.
Copied, and then they haven't got the skill set potentially that AJ has, or the experience, or the eye that he's had over time. So then it's kind of just followed suit.
Yeah. Yeah, and you got to remember, like, AJ is fucking very good at what he does and been doing it a very long time. I mean, he's kind of mastered it, whereas I think a lot of the sheep that follow him ain't got fucking Scooby. And it's like, yeah, man, 32-week prep, let's go. And I'm like, that is a bad idea. Especially when you haven't got any muscle to fucking begin with anyway.
I think I think that could potentially be an issue as well. Is that there's a lot on stage that haven't got enough muscle.
Yep.
And so the downfall comes at the back end of prep, trying to get that lean, that they are just going to fade, or they're not going to get the condition.
Yeah.
But anything else, lads?
I've got another one. It's pretty serious, though. Do you want me to ask it now?
Let's go for it.
It's from my client Tim. I can't say his last name. I don't know how to pronounce it. Stuart Bout, the PCA judge.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He's hopefully going back into this year. He's looking big. To be fair, like 260 now. He says Crocs or sliders. Pretty serious. Sliders all day because I don't. I'm actually going to say something really horrible. I'm not going to say it. That'll get me banned. Sliders all day.
Yeah, I'd rather wear slims. I don't have Crocs.
Neither do I.
Yeah, but have you worn a pair before?
No.
Yeah.
Because I think that changes it when you put them on.
It's the little bobbly bits.
So you're going to vote for Crocs then?
Is everyone acting like they don't know what I'm talking about? The little bubbles, they go right into your soul, mate. They feel good. But I still go slides.
You work for Crocs?
I've got a code if you want to use it, I'll get a bit of a kickback.
To be fair, I could imagine Ben's a Croc wearer, aren't you?
I'll try to bear on.
He looks offended. He looks a bit pissed off there.
That's fucking rude.
Oh, fucking brilliant.
Thongs, innit? Thongs, innit for you, Nick?
Thongs, correct, Tim. Tim knows.
I've seen you confused sat there. Thongs, bro. That's what we mean.
Yeah. Always thongs.
What?
Yeah, I'm confused as fuck right now.
Out here, flip-flops, thongs.
Say that again, Nick.
So out here, your flip-flops, like your toe posts, are called thongs.
Makes sense.
Just walking down the street in my thongs.
It's flip-flops, isn't it?
That's weird.
It's not.
Brilliant. Oh, fucking hell. I thought I just exited it. Tim, you got any more? Like, I know you might think they're shit, but ask them. It's gonna be a shorter one today, anyway, guys. I've got.
Can I feature?
Huh?
Can I feature?
Who's that?
Yomi.
It'd be entertaining. Sure.
Never shave your face again, or never shave your back again.
Oh.
Never shave my back again, obviously, because no one hardly ever sees my back compared to my face. I might grow hair up to my eyeball, and I'd literally be like a wolf man.
Yeah, mine goes up to like here.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, but what if you're getting on stage in 2026? Gentlemen, turn and face the rear. Whoa!
I won't be able to turn a face anywhere with hair everywhere. Did you
Yeah.
see how?
Huh?
Can we get around if we can thread the beard, then that's a bit different, isn't it?
You can't trim.
Yeah, that's not threading. You can thread it.
Threading.
Yeah.
You can't remove any kind of hair.
Okay.
I'd have to agree with Tim then. I reckon. Oh. Yeah, but I reckon big beard on me decent.
Yeah, but it's growing from up here.
Yeah, true.
And also, like, eyebrows will be connected because you can never shave your face again.
Why are you shaving up near your eyebrows?
No, like monobrow, isn't it? Never get it plucked, never have it shaved.
Hmm. Okay, yeah, I agree then. Faces, you always see that.
Yeah, and you are the face, isn't it?
Well, there is that. So yeah, it'd be pretty difficult to be the face. Ben, can you grow a beard? No offense.
No, mate. When I try, I look like a bit of a pedo, patchy.
Ooh. You, Luke, have you got pubes yet?
They're starting to come through, but I haven't had to shave yet.
Okay, sweet.
I'll be there one day.
Nick's
I
beard,
aspire to have hair like you and Tim.
not on my head.
Nah, that'd be an adverse effect, wouldn't it? Got loads of pubes and balls.
Cannot imagine you bald. That's quite a funny sight, to be fair.
No, I think I've got a weird shaped head. Like in baby photos, I've got a weird shaped head. I think it's still there. I think the right side's a bit more bulbous than the left, so I couldn't go bald.
Bulbous.
If you have a bald head, it's got to be very
Spherical.
Round.
yeah
Round.
spherical. You can't have a like lumpy shaped head and be bald. It'd be a bit
Got to
concerning.
look stereotypically head-like, right?
Head like
Yeah, like a head. Yours isn't quite
yeah.
so.
Whoa! Don't twist it. I ain't got like a fucking freaky growth on my head. It's just not. It's just not perfectly spherical.
Whatever you
Fuck it,
say.
I'll do it next podcast. Turn up bald.
Yeah, you'd have to, you can get the bald filter on Instagram.
Yeah, but they will make it spherical though, won't they? It won't be
Yes.
like fucking out here.
Still be funny though.
Yeah, I'll see what it look like.
Yeah, do it. Tim, you got any more? I've got no more either. That was a nice, short, sweet one, just like we needed. I've got to get blood work, see how fucked that is.
It's fucked.
Probably.
Fucked.
Problem less, hopefully. Right, episode 5 done. Thanks everyone for listening. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and all of that jazz. See you at the next one. Peace.